I don't know if this is working. Is this working? What's happening? Oh, look. Maybe it is working. Hello. Wait, I guess I don't need to type in there because you can hear me talking, right? Can you hear me talking? Yeah. All right. So this looks like it's working. Sorry, still getting all organized. This is my first time live streaming. Gotta move my panels around a bit so I can see people chatting properly. Oh god, what's happening? Okay. Alright. Hello, people. Hello, everybody. Oh, that's weird. I can hear me through the computer. Can I? Wait. Where is that coming from? Okay. I think that's good. Hello! Hey, oh, what the heck? I can hear me. Oh gosh, what's happening?
Goes a little bit faster than I thought, so let's do one more.
Oh, I know what's happening.
Fantastic Four members, but whenever you think about the Fantastic
Oh god! Sorry everybody, I don't know what's going on.
Also think about their main villain, Dr. Doom. So let's do Doom as a dragon.
Where is that coming from?
So let's do Doom as a dragon to
Oh,
finish
here it is.
off.
Okay. Fix that. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing now. That's what you're here for? Drawing stuff. Okay. I'm gonna draw, in case the thumbnail didn't work or something, I'm gonna draw Mysterio. Yeah, quality content right here. You're sure right. Alright, let's get a reference image in here. Who else saw the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer and thought it was just like one of the coolest things ever? Anybody? Okay. This is just a reference image for his costume. La la la. Get those sidebars out of the way. So many spoilers, yeah. Well, the thing that I'm still curious about is if those guys in the trailer, the big, like, crazy demon thingies, if that was actually Sandman, Hydro Man, and Molten Man. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Gio. But yeah, I was wondering if that was actually Sandman, Hydro Man, and Molten Man in the trailer, or if that was the Elementals, which are that old weird, I don't know, they're like a really old school Marvel Comics reference, I think. But, I don't know. Either way, I'm super excited for the movie. I think it's gonna be super cool. Alright. So, I don't really know what pose to draw him in. This was very last minute. I literally just sat down. I've gotten a bunch of subscribers in the last few minutes because I made a comment on a Draw with Jazza video and a bunch of people came over to check out my stuff. So I was like, hey, let's try this. I could only think of Sandman. Yeah, it would be super cool if that's Sandman. I hope it is. I really like Sandman, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. I don't really know a good pose to do. I also don't know how much of a lag there is between what I'm saying and when you guys are hearing it. So if stuff is delayed, again, this is my first time live streaming. Sorry about this, everybody. I'll work it out eventually. What video was it? The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer? I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's get rid of this. This is not a good... That's usually... When I start drawing, I usually start drawing someone in a really generic, kind of boring pose. And then I go, wait a minute, that's not a cool pose. Actually, maybe I should have him floating on that cloud thing he had in the trailer. That, like, green, misty, nimbus cloud, whatever it was. So I could have him almost in, like, a surfer-type pose. Oh, that's a weird leg. Weird, wonky leg. Let's undo that. Yes, the Fishbowl Helmet. When he first showed up and wasn't wearing the Fishbowl Helmet, I was like, oh no, come on, where is it? And then they show it in the next shot, and I was like, yes! Yes, Fishbowl! Go Fishbowl! I thought there was a chance they'd wait to reveal it in a different trailer. I was pretty confident that they'd give it to him at some point. They do a really good job giving characters with ridiculous sort of comic book costumes good comic book live-action representations in the movies. I think that's one of the things that Marvel has done best with the MCU so far. Or at least it's one of the things that's impressed me the most. Yeah, it's a pretty ridiculous costume. And again, it looks really cool. I don't know how they keep managing to do it. Take comic costumes that look kind of silly in the comics and make them look pretty fantastic in the movie. I am curious about whether or not he's actually going to be magical, as he seems like he is, or if it's all like illusions and wizardry and special effects and that kind of stuff. Can you shout me out, please? Gio Arellano. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but there you are. You are shouted out to. Enjoy the shout out, Gio Arellano. Oh, I'm liking this pose. Making his torso too long. What's my favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movie? I always say it's Captain America Winter Soldier, but upon rewatching Spider-Man Homecoming a bunch of times, it might now be Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming is so good. It might still be Captain America Winter Soldier. I don't know. There's so many movies. Oh, maybe even Thor Ragnarok. Those would be my top three. Captain America Winter Soldier, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor Ragnarok. Those are my favorites. I'm not totally sure what order I'd put them in, but those ones are good stuff. How about you? How about everyone else in here? What else you all got in terms of favorite MCU movies? Or even just superhero movies in general? If we're talking not just MCU movies and superhero movies, then I'd probably also add Hellboy 2: The Golden Army into that list. I love that movie. It's so good. Favorite MCU character? Ooh, favorite MCU character. Well, the ones that come to my mind right away are Captain America, Spider-Man, Thanos. I really like the Vulture. I mean, I know he's only been in one movie, but he was a really well-done villain. I was really impressed with him. And I'm a big fan of, why am I forgetting the actor's name? Oh my gosh! I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Somebody write his name. Why am I forgetting the Vulture's actor's name? That's embarrassing. I should know it. I'm a big fan of him. Why am I forgetting it? Michael Keaton. Thank you, Nelson Perumpel. Nelson Perumpel. It's Michael Keaton. Thank you very much. And Wally West. Oh, Wally West. Oh, I'm a big fan of your super speed, Mr. West. All right. Wow, I feel like I didn't anticipate that I was going to be drawing slower because I'm going to be chatting and stuff, so I guess I might not get all the way through this drawing in this video, but we'll see what happens. Worst case, I can like do a follow-up live stream where I color it or something. Giant fishbowl. Oh, thank you very much, Lego Addict. It's all just working. I've gotten a lot better just from doing this series, like the animations and illustrations on here, just because it kind of forces me to do more drawing during the week. Will you make a video make this into a video? This was actually going to be next Wednesday's video. I was gonna do a how to draw Mysterio kind of thing, and then I just last minute was like, oh, let's just do it as a live stream right now. So I might take it and turn it into a video, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Maybe this will just be a special little live stream for everyone that showed up. We'll see. But I have considered it. I might do that. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm digging this pose. This foot's a little bit angled too down. I'll probably put like some cloudiness on him anyway. Add some effects and stuff. Check out my channel. I'm trying to... Yeah, here, show that. It's giving me a thing of whether or not I should review some of the comments. Yeah, that one can go in. Criticize Critic. Also, by the way, could you guys check out my channel? I shall check it out after the live stream. But yeah, anyone else that's got spare time, go check out Criticize Critic's channel. What else did your comment say? Art activities. Yeah, cool. What kind of art do you do on your channel? This isn't bad. I like this. A lot more. Can you do more live streams? A lot more. I mean, this was... So far, this is easier than I thought it would be. I'm definitely going to have to work out the kinks a little bit, but if this goes well, I definitely want to do more live streaming. I think it's fun having people to interact with while I'm drawing. Although, admittedly, I'm always kind of freaked out having people watch me draw. Obviously, doing this channel has made it a lot... This is the camera. I keep looking at the chat thing. Anyway, I've always been kind of skittish about having people watch me draw as I'm doing it, but part of the reason to do live streaming is so that I can get better at that. So I'm glad I'm finally took the step towards doing this, because it'll mean I can do more commissions at Comic-Cons and stuff like that. Okay, I'm liking this pose, but I'm taking so long because I keep cutting back to talking to people, but I don't want to stop talking to people. Okay. Might just be like the comics, so can I ask this? Do you like the Power Rangers? And if you do you know about Kamen Rider? So I don't know so much about the Power Rangers. I really want to start reading one of the comic series they have going, because one of my favorite artists, who I mentioned in my Mrs. Claus episode, Dan Mora Chavez, he does the art, or he might not anymore, but for a while he was doing the art for Power Rangers stuff, and he's just such an incredible artist that I don't know if the writer's any good. They might be, they might not be, but I definitely want to start reading that Power Rangers series. So I don't know them too well, but I definitely do look at a bunch of Power Rangers art because one of my favorite artists does art for Power Rangers a lot. Marvel and Dr. Zeus mashups. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds like fun. I like any mashup thing. I enjoy. I mean, a lot of my videos going forward that I have planned. By the way, the video coming out on Monday that I just finished editing is turning the Fantastic Four into dragons, and that was a fun episode that comes out Monday. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing like lots of mashup stuff on here, which is I kind of feel like I'm ripping off Lavender Town a little bit, but I love doing any mashup thing, and Lavender Town is, by the way, if you don't watch Lavender Town's videos, she's a big inspiration on my channel. I really like her videos. She's probably my favorite of the YouTube illustrators out there, although there's a lot that I really like. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta do a bit more on this drawing. You guys are here to watch me draw, and I'm not drawing very much. Okay, come on, let's do, okay. This costume is so good. I love it. What about Fortnite? So I've played a bit of Fortnite, but I'm terrible at it. Like, I'm so bad at Fortnite. I played it with some friends. There's a lot of video games I really like. In general, I'm not great at video games. Like, I do love video games. My favorite kind of stuff is side-scrollers, which if you watch my animated videos, you could probably guess that because they're all side-scroll animations, as I call them. But I really like super simple kind of games. I like a Super Mario or Dead Cells. I don't know if anyone's played Dead Cells. I'm a huge fan of that one. Yeah, that's my go-to kind of thing is side-scrollers, but I really liked the Spider-Man PS4 game. I really liked God of War, although I didn't end up finishing it. I'll have to get back to that one eventually. And then my main go-to shooting game is Overwatch. Love Overwatch. Okay, what am I doing? I suck at it. Yeah, Gio, it's a tough game, and it's not a tough game. It is and it isn't. Like, it's great that so many people can get into it so easily, and I love the art style of it too. I know a lot of people have bashed it for its kind of simple-ish art style, but I really like how the visuals look in Fortnite. It kind of looks like Overwatch, sort of. Like the same kind of, people's hair is one solid object. And I could see people saying that looks kind of cheap, but I kind of like how it looks. Obviously I'm into cartoonier stuff because that's the kind of stuff I draw, but yes, Nelson, I love Rocket League. Rocket League is super fun. I was really bad at it when I started it, but I did eventually get better. Far From Home trailer looks great. Yeah, oh man. Crazy Chicken Animations, hey, you're a new subscriber, we were just chatting earlier. Yeah, I love that trailer so much, and I dig this suit design so much too. Oh, I can't really see what his torso looks like. I'm gonna have to make up some parts of the costume that I can't really see. Okay, his cape kind of... I like these eye things that he has on his chest. And it looked like when he was doing that like hand blast thing, the eyes were like that same kind of symbol was on his hands. Don't know what that's about yet, but I think it looks super cool. Also, shout out for any Flash fans out there, like I assume Wally West is. Star Labs. Hey, you remember me? Who's your favorite? Yeah, I remember you, Crazy Chicken. Who's my favorite Spider-Man villain? Oh, that's a tough one. In the movies, it's definitely been Vulture so far, but I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh, you know what? It would probably have to be Dr. Octopus, just for how fantastic Superior Spider-Man was. I don't know if you've read that comic book run, but Superior Spider-Man, oh my gosh, it's probably my favorite comic book I've ever read. Besides maybe Scott Snyder's Batman run in New 52, that was really good too. Fave DC hero and villain. Okay. Fave DC hero, I'd have to go generic and say Batman, mainly because of the run I just mentioned, Scott Snyder's DC New 52 run of Batman. That's one of my favorite comic runs of all time, with the art by Greg Capullo. He is just like absolutely incredible, and Scott Snyder's writing was absolutely incredible. FCO Placente's coloring was absolutely incredible. Everything about the New 52 Batman was just pure gold. So I'd have to go Batman just for that. And villain, favorite DC villain. Favorite DC villain. That's a tough one. I mean, obviously, like, I really like villains like the Joker, but I feel like I have a less generic answer. Like, I'm trying to think of other DC runs I've read lately. I read more Marvel nowadays because I have Marvel Unlimited. In Canada, DC's comic app isn't available yet, which I really want it to be, because I think I might lean more towards DC Comics usually. It's just that Marvel Comics are so much more accessible here because of Marvel Unlimited. I mean, I really like both, but DC Comics they got some awesome stuff. Favorite DC villain? Black Manta's coming to mind. I really liked him in Aquaman, but I haven't read him tons in the comic. Like, I've only seen him in one Aquaman arc before, so it feels kind of unfair of me to say that he's one of my favorites, since I haven't read him that much. Oh, no worries. It's I will be doing more live streams, and I'll probably do them less impromptu. Like, I'll actually say, hey, tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming, and I'll be sure to do some different ones at different times of the day so I can get different people watching, because I know I have kind of international subscribers, so different times will work better for different people. So don't worry if you have to miss out on this live stream. You'll catch another one. There will be more. I do plan on doing this a lot more, although I must admit I didn't anticipate how little I was actually going to be drawing. I feel like I'm failing you guys, although answering these questions is pretty fun. I do love talking superhero stuff, obviously. I love that they kept his weird square gauntlet things the same too. Oh, love that costume in the trailer. Okay. Well, there's a lull in the conversation. I'm going to speed through some of the drawing. Oh no, his hands are cut off. What do his hands look like? I don't know. I'm just gonna do generic. Oh, well, wait, no, I should do like he was doing the hands up kind of. Oh, that's gonna be a harder hand pose to do. That's one of the things that's gonna be weird about having you guys watch me draw in live action. You can, like, usually when I do the videos really sped up, I speed through the parts where I mess up the hands a whole bunch of times, so you can't really see it, but now you guys can see my whole process of doing the hands kind of wonky, erasing them, doing them again, and then so on and so forth. If they end up really bad, I'll just cover over them with some kind of energy particle effect. That thumb's not bad, but it's way bigger than the other stuff. Hide the pinky in behind there. Whatever. I'll come back to that. Let's go to a different part of his body for now. What's this? Oh, Oh, I forget her last name. Caitlin McCain just put out a video. McCaig. She's drawing people's OCs. Normally I would go and watch that right now, but I'm live streaming, so I'm not going to do that. Do you use a drawing tablet? If so, which do you use? I have a Wacom Intuos, but I'm thinking about upgrading to one with a screen over the summer, assuming I can save up. So I have a few, because I've been working as an animator professionally for a few years. I've needed a tablet, and I've been able to go through a couple of them. For portable drawing, I use not the brand new one, but the iPad Pro. Not the one that just came out, the one before it, and it's great for portable drawing. The screen is a little bit slick, so it's harder to get straight lines because your pen can slide around a bunch, but my go-to is I can't really get it into the shot, but the Cintiq 22 HD. It's one of their older models, but it's just primo. It's so good. It's only 1080p, which I could see turning some people off, but I've never really felt the need to have more than 1080p, at least for now. I got one of the higher end Cintiqs after this one, and I ended up just returning it because I was like, you know what, this one's so great. It's a good size. The screen's big enough. It's all great. Where you learn how to draw? So I learned how to draw from a bunch of different sources. There's a lot of really good courses on the website called Udemy, which I'll type it in here just so you can see the spelling of it. So Udemy, there's this guy named Neil Fontaine, I think is his name. And here, I think this is his name. I don't totally remember. And so he's got a bunch of really good drawing courses. There's one that he has that's a 65-hour anatomy drawing course, and it's kind of boring to get through, but if you just grind through it, I did it, so I had a week after I'd finished work for the summer and was just about to go back to school, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take this week and do this 65-hour anatomy drawing course and just grind through it in a week. I did 12 hours of drawing a day for a week straight, and in that 1 week, I got so much better at drawing anatomy. I highly recommend that course, Neil Fontaine's Anatomy something or other course. It was really, really fantastic. And then there's just practice and practice and practice and practice. I also, in university, took a class called Drawing for Animators, which, because in animation school, you obviously, for doing character animation, you have to draw the characters over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And so they have to really teach you how to draw really, really well first before you can start doing that. So they make you take a course called Drawing for Animators. That's another anatomy kind of class that really helped. And I had a really great teacher in that class too, which that's always very helpful. He was not nice about when you did a bad job. He wouldn't say, "Oh, that's not bad." He would say that's flat out bad. Do it better by doing it this way. And it could hurt a little bit sometimes, but he was just such an incredible teacher that you just didn't care because you could see yourself getting better from the input he was giving you. So, okay, I haven't looked at the stream in a while. Thank you, I've heard a lot of great things about the Cintiq. I actually use an iPad Pro. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the iPad. I think the same one as you because it's not the new one. Yeah, Procreate is pretty great. I actually admittedly use Sketchbook Pro on the iPad, as I'm using right now in here. Just because I'm just a big fan of Sketchbook Pro. I just really like the layout, but Procreate is really great too, I agree. Yeah, Cintiqs. I think they just released a new Cintiq. I saw a bunch of YouTube illustrators doing reviews of the new Cintiq 16. I didn't look at what the price is because I don't need a Cintiq right now. I have one that I really like, but it sounds like it's a cheaper model that could be a good one. What about memes? Do you like memes? I do like memes. I'm not always particularly up to date on the newest and latest ones, but I do enjoy a good meme. Why won't you notice me? Oh, sorry, Art of Troy. Hello, Art of Troy. Can you shout me out? I just started my art channel. Yes, Art of Troy. Let me screenshot this, and I'll make sure to check you out as well after the live stream. Or maybe tomorrow morning, depending on how long the live stream goes. But yes, Art of Troy, you are officially noticed. Okay, this is coming along okay, even though I'm barely paying attention to what I'm doing on the drawing. No problem. So it's always funny trying to find the balance of having enough of the details from the costume and not over detailing it, picking what kind of things you can ignore for your style. And obviously, because my style is pretty cartoony, there's a lot of things that I should ignore. So his detailed kind of torso, I have to kind of try and pick what of it is actually important. And obviously, one of the main important things will be the color, which I'll get to in the coloring stage. This is the best live stream I've ever watched. Oh, thank you very much, Crazy Chicken. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have a Huey on. It took me 3 computers for it to work. I don't know if it was the driver, but it did not come with a disc. So yeah, that sucks. I've never used a Huey on before. I pretty much went straight to Cintiqs because I'd saved up enough money and I'd heard that they were like top of the line, best of the best. Although I have heard some good things about Huey on, but it sounds like you Husky Sama had a pretty rough go of it with them. That sucks. Okay, so he's got that kind of thing. I'm definitely going to simplify this eye part a little bit. It looks like he's got like it's kind of housing around part of the eye, but I'm going to ignore that part for the purposes of this video. Simplify it a bit. I love this live stream because you actually talk to me. Nice. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. This is more fun than I thought it was going to be. I because I'm kind of a small YouTuber still. I had no idea if anybody was going to show up to this or not. So I'm glad you all seem to be enjoying this. Do you think Mysterio has a chance to be better than the Vulture? I definitely want to think that he has a chance of that. Admittedly, like Jake Gyllenhaal, as much as I like Michael Keaton, Jake Gyllenhaal is probably my favorite actor. So when I heard that he was going to be in the next Spider-Man movie, I was kind of freaking out. So I really hope that, and I like the angle they're going, that he may or may not be a hero in it, or like a bit of an anti-hero. We'll see what happens. Either way, I have very high hopes for him, and I loved Spider-Man Homecoming so much. So I fingers crossed, I really do think there's a chance he could be better. I mean, obviously there's a chance he could just be a, like, whatever kind of villain. But I think Marvel has gotten a lot better with their villains lately. Like, in the last like year and a half of Marvel movies, they've really stepped up their villain game, because that did kind of used to be one of their weaker parts of their movies, was the villains were a bit flat. But like, especially with Killmonger, Vulture, Thanos, they've really stepped up their villain game lately. So I have high hopes for Mysterio. I don't know what to do with his legs. His legs don't exist here. These are your legs now, Mysterio. Tiny legs, baby legs. Oh, I missed a bunch of. Okay, what do you think? All I know is I want more Fishbowl. Yeah, I definitely want more Fishbowl. After you draw Mysterio, can you draw Spider-Man new costume? Not tonight, but that is definitely in the books for something that I want to draw. Maybe I'll do another live stream this weekend or something where I draw Spider-Man in his new both his new costumes, because he's got the like nicer one with the black sleeves, and then he's got the like incognito suit. I gotta draw both of those. Opinion on anti-heroes. I do like anti-heroes, depending on who's writing them, what they're having them do. If they can be written as kind of samey and generic, but like then you get something like the Deadpool movies, which were both really well done. Yeah, it all depends on the writer. I think an anti-hero can be really great or really boring, depending on who's writing them. Fun fact, he was going to play Spider-Man. Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal was going to play Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2, because Tobey Maguire hurt his back in another movie. Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I think, what was it, like, Tobey Maguire was trying to get more money out of them, so they were like, oh, well, we're gonna get Gyllenhaal, and then Tobey Maguire was like, maybe you don't have to give me so much money. But yeah, I did hear about that. That was funny. I hope Deadpool makes it into the MCU. Yeah, that would be really cool. I don't even know what to expect from that, because like the rest of the X-Men franchise, it seems like they're probably just gonna end it. But now that Marvel's probably getting the rights to all the Fox stuff, but I don't know what to think of Deadpool, because it's really successful. It's really good. Like Ryan Reynolds probably still wants to do it. So yeah, I don't know. That would be super cool. I'd love to see Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Spider-Man teaming up for stuff, because they're a great pair. Like Spider-Man and Deadpool in the comics. So yeah, we'll see if that happens. Don't see Tobey Maguire anymore. Yeah, Tobey Maguire doesn't really turn up and stuff that much anymore. I'm gonna hit the like button and the bell. Oh, awesome! Thank you very much, Art of Troy. Is there a like button on the live stream? Is that a thing? Oh, I don't know. But if it is, cool. Thank you. I really don't know what to do with Mysterio's legs. I forget what his legs look like. One sec. I'm gonna pull up a picture of him from the comics. Mysterio. I was gonna search Mysterio legs, but that would be silly. I don't need to. Oh, kind of looks like his suit is just spandexy all the way to the bottom in the comics. None of these are showing his legs. All right, I'm just gonna give him kind of like generic-ish superhero sort of boots. Yeah, I would probably do something more interesting if this wasn't a live stream, but I'm moving slowly for this, so I feel like I should just do something. I kind of hope if the X-Men merge with the MCU, it's a hard reboot. Yeah, that's probably the only way they could go. I've liked a lot of the X-Men movies, but the timeline is such a mess that they probably couldn't merge it in smoothly. Maybe same cast, though. Yeah, I could see some of the same cast. I mean, I think everyone wants to see Hugh Jackman at least cameo in something, even if they reboot him later on. He doesn't even have to cameo as Wolverine specifically. Just give it a bit of a nod that that's who he is. Maybe make the legs similar to the gauntlets. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good call, Lego Addict. I'm gonna do that. Also, the song I'm humming is about the video game Cuphead. I don't know the name of the song, and I don't know who sings it, but it showed up in my Apple Music playlist, and I was digging it. And it's about the video game Cuphead, which I tried playing, and it was really good, but I was terrible at it. Me in art. Hey, baddest artist. What's up? In my channel, I combine Ninetales and Umbreon, and it turns out cool. Oh, that does sound cool. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. I love any Pokemon combinations. I don't know if you watch Shin Art's YouTube channel, but his Pokemon combinations, or I guess it might be a her. I don't really know if it's a guy or a girl. But anyway, Shin Art's YouTube channel is really awesome for Pokemon combinations and stuff. Fight me in art? What? How do we fight in art? Do you like anime? I like some anime. It's I actually just started watching the Seven Deadly Sins, and that's kind of fun. I really like One Punch Man. I really liked season 1 of what's it called? Attack on Titan. I liked season 2 as well. It just felt a little bit like there's a lot of recycled stuff in season 2, and I haven't watched season 3 yet. I'm sure it's good too, but yeah, Shin Art is pretty sweet. Do you like the channel Drawfee? Oh, no worries. I like the questions. This is fun. Yeah, I do. I haven't watched a ton of their stuff. I just subscribed to them recently. I like with them. They're one of the channels that I like watching their stuff, but I usually don't watch their videos all the way through to the end, which I feel bad saying because I know it's better for the YouTube algorithm if you watch people's videos all the way to the end. But yeah, so I do like their stuff. I just usually will like go on if it's a half-hour video. I'll usually watch like 7 minutes of it. But yeah, their stuff is pretty fun. Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't heard of that one. It's I'll have to check that out. This leg. What am I doing? This leg. I'm gonna, you know what, to make this easier, I'm gonna hide that and smoke. Just cause I'm moving slow. Have you watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super? So a long time ago, I watched the first like 30 episodes of Dragon Ball because I actually did a special effects project in university that was my friend and I did a special effects scene of Goku versus Thor, and I was like, okay, I need to watch something Dragon Ball related. It didn't end up I probably watched the wrong season to get input for the video because I watched the seasons where he was a kid. But it is a show that I like, and I'm definitely going to do some drawing stuff from it, even though I don't watch it that much. Yeah. Can you make a shadow of Spider-Man in the background? Oh, that's not a bad idea. If I even get to the point where I have a background. Who's your favorite Spider-Man villain character? I think I've talked about that in this live stream, but I've forgotten it already. I do really like the Vulture, and oh yeah, I did, right. So I really like the Vulture in the movies, and Dr. Octopus in the comics, especially when he becomes Superior Spider-Man, because that comic run is just like one of my favorite comic runs of all time. Okay, yeah, that's the first season. Dragon Ball. That posture. Oh, but when I straighten my posture, the back of my room is so much more boring than the studio side that you guys would usually see in my videos. This is coming along, even though I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing. What is that knee? That is a wonky knee. That is a wonky leg in general. What are you doing, leg? Get out of here. Oh, I also did this wrong. Wrong! Round that kind of way pattern-ish. You're such an underrated channel. Oh, thank you very much, Lego Addict. They're more quality than others. Thanks so much. It helps that... So I actually went to film school. I originally thought I wanted to be a director, and then once I started directing some stuff in school, I started realizing that I liked post-production a lot more, and specifically animation and illustration. So I've been working in animation, and I still do some editing at my job, so that's helped me get better at editing the kind of videos I do. I also was a special effects artist for a little while, so I'll probably do some kind of goofy special effects thing on this channel, and then not in the near future, but you know, somewhere down the road, just because I still do like doing special effects occasionally. You should have 10 million subs. Thank you very much. That would be nice. Admittedly, that is kind of a goal of mine, but it's more of a very, very long-term goal than a oh, let's try and get that next month. That's more of a few years down the line. Because right now I would need about 10,000 times what I have right now to hit that. I am seriously messing up this back leg. I don't like this back leg. Let's do something different with this back leg. Let's obscure it in smoke. Oh, that's so tempting. That's such a I shouldn't. That's so lazy, but... I might obscure it in smoke. Let's see. No. Well, maybe. That's a great question. I'm curious. Oh, what was the question? Did I answer it? When you were searching for your style, which artist did you take heavy influence from? Any comic artists? So that's... It depends on... There have been a bunch of different artists that I've been a big fan of over my time as an artist. I originally thought I wanted to draw a lot like Jim Lee, who I've actually met, and he's super nice. He does, if anyone's not familiar, his big comic arc was Hush. Or that's one of his most famous ones. He also did the art for the most successful comic book in terms of sales. I think it was X-Men #1 in the 90s. Sold 8 million copies or something like that. He used to be my inspiration, but obviously I do a lot more cartoony stuff now. So one of my favorite artists now to reference is Derek Laufman, who's not... he is a comic book artist. He doesn't work for Marvel or DC. He does a comic called Ruin World, which I actually haven't read yet, but he does a lot of really, really cool stuff on his... If you check out his Instagram, he does like chibi versions of different Marvel and DC and other pop culture characters, and I love his rendering style. I've got a bunch of his posters are the ones that I've got in the background. Who else? I really like Patrick Brown, who's less traditionally cartoony. Like, he's not... His stuff isn't, like, realistic looking, but it's more realistic than, like, Derek Laufman or some of the... Or, like, the stuff I do. His stuff does look pretty cel-shaded, which is what I like about it, but it's, like, way more layers of cel shading. So here, I'll write those two in here just so you guys can check them out. Patrick Brown and Derek Laufman. They're both big inspirations on my work, and I am gonna obscure that leg in cloud. I'm sorry, that's a lazy thing to do, but because I'm enjoying answering questions as much as I'm enjoying doing this. Should I? Yeah, I feel like if I don't obscure his leg, then I'm never gonna get this piece done. That hand's not great either. It's not bad, but it's not great. Do you like everything Spider-Man? Yeah, I mean, there have been some Spider-Man things I've seen or read that I haven't absolutely loved, but generally Spider-Man is pretty fantastic. What country do you live in? I'm in Canada. I am a Canadian. I live in Toronto. And if anyone else is in Toronto, I'm going to have a booth at Toronto Comic-Con in March. So if anyone's coming to that, you will see me there. Looks sick, almost like he's riding the cloud. I don't know if that was the intention or not. That was the intention. Like in the trailer, it looks like he's riding that green cloud when he like flies around what might be Hydro Man, and then he does the like shield thing. That's the kind of thing I was going for. Make more animations. I probably will. I am gonna lean more on illustration stuff. Because it's just so much. YouTube really likes long content, and it likes more than one video a week, and doing the drawing stuff. I enjoy doing the drawing stuff a bit more too. I do love doing the animation work, but I also animate at my job. So when I come home, I'm like, okay, let's do a little bit more in-depth illustration work. But there will be more animated stuff on this channel, I promise. But it is going to be more illustration than animation. I'll be back in just 1 sec. Sorry, everybody. One sec. Hey, Colleen.
Hello.
Hey. I was just wondering how's my volume? I'm doing a live stream, and I don't know if I can't tell how loud I'm being. So I just like if you. Okay.
I'm trying to touch up.
Oh no, that's like.
Any noises. But one thing I wanted to do now that you're drinking, can I make a smoothie pick?
Oh yeah. Go for it. Like you can make tons of noise. I'm not like recording anything. I'm just doing like a live stream.
I know I still want to background.
Okay, thanks. But yeah, no, totally go ahead.
Smoothie and then
Yeah, go for it.
you can be as loud as you like.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, no, go for it. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, because like I feel like I'm screaming in there, so I didn't want to. Okay, cool. All right, thanks. All right, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. So my roommate's home, and I feel like I'm shouting right now, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't being too loud. So that's why I stepped away. It's really warm in here right now. I'm gonna turn my fan on. Hope that doesn't make too much noise. Okay, did I miss any questions? If Sandman is an illusion, I'm going to get mad. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they even claim it's Sandman. We'll see what happens. Can you make an Infinity War drawing? Oh, absolutely. Definitely going to do an Infinity War drawing at some point. I'm not sure if it's Sandman. I heard it's called... Yeah, the Elementals. I think there is a good chance it's the Elementals. It surprised me that they would have Sandman. Because if it is Sandman, they didn't really make it Sandman-y enough. I don't know. Anyway, I like it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty confident that I'll be happy no matter what they end up doing with it. We're in the end game now. We are in the end game now. I'm excited for that. There's definitely I'll like when we get close to Avengers Endgame, I'm gonna do tons and tons of Endgame art. Yeah, probably do the Avengers as monsters, the Avengers as Pokemon. Probably do like some kind of big mural poster of all the Avengers fighting Thanos or whoever else is in that movie for them to fight. Yeah. All in elemental form. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see what happens. Yeah, actually, someone else pointed out that it could be Molten Man. I hadn't thought about that, because I don't think he usually gets, like... I've never really seen him turn into, like, a big fire, like, golem kind of thing, like Sandman and Hydro Man do. But, I mean, maybe he has, and I just haven't seen that in the comics before. Do you sell posters or anything? Oh, thank you very much. So I used to sell art at Comic-Cons in my old art style, which you would not want to buy art in that style. It's just not nearly as good as the stuff I'm doing now. So once I do Toronto Comic-Con in March, it'll be the first Comic-Con I've done in a few years, and I do plan on setting up an online store once I've done that. So then people will be able to buy stuff again. I'll set it up so that you can see it right on my YouTube page and everything. Yeah, so that is coming, but you will be getting merch eventually, probably around mid to late March. Yeah, merch in March. Merch is coming in March. There you go. That's perfect. It rhymes. Everything that rhymes is perfect or something. Okay, what am I doing? I feel like I'm just like killing. What am I doing? Killing time. Gotta do something. Okay, you know what? Should I just say whatever and do inking? This might not be one of my best pieces, but I feel like I should just get into a next stage of the process. So yeah, let's ink this thing. Let's see what happens. Let's get it on its feet. Ink. Okay. Not this brush. Nope. This one. There we go. Oh, I haven't saved yet. That's bad. I feel like there was a quote from the Lego movie, like the prophecy is true because it rhymes. Oh yeah, true. I am gonna be doing a Lego movie video in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna draw Lego movie characters as normal people. So like, take the Lego version, draw it as what they would look like if they're a regular well, not like a regular person, like a cartoony person in my style. I think that's going to be a fun video to do. I really like the first Lego movie. I hope the next one's as good. Whoa, what was that? Okay. What's happening? Huh, some weird's going on. What is that? What is this? Huh. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, use line straighteners and stuff. Just subbed, love your stuff. Oh, thank you very much. Let me guess, did you come over from the, did you see me commenting on the Draw with Jazza video? I got a bunch of subscribers from my comment on there today. A lot of people saying, hey, I came to check out your stuff from Draw with Jazza, which is great. A few times I've commented on his videos and then a bunch of people come out to check my stuff out, which is great. I mean, I'm not just watching his videos to get subscribers out of him, but like I love Jazza's videos. But it is nice when people come check stuff out. Yeah, I'll show that. Maybe, yeah. I saw that comment, but I was subbed before that. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, there's so many good YouTube illustrators out there. I like, while I'm at work, even before I started doing this channel, I would just have their videos up, especially Trent how do you say his name? Trent Kenayua. He does Trent, wow, I forget his name. Trent Kenayuga, I think, and I forget his name, but KNKL, Keenan Lafferty, KNKL. His videos are really, really long. Like, he just does full, like, hour-long videos, but he's a professional concept artist doing stuff for, like, League of Legends and stuff like that and World of Warcraft. he has some really good videos for learning things. Like, I started liking backgrounds because of one of the videos of his that I watched. It's super cool. Also, quick question, anyone can answer. How's the audio quality? I usually, because for my videos I use a different mic, but that mic can't plug into my computer. It's got like a different jack on it. Someone just tell me, is the audio like really bad, or is it okay? I assume it's not great, but as long as it's okay, I don't... Good? Okay. Okay, cool. As long as it's not like terrible. I just wasn't sure, because I'm literally just using my computer's mic. Audio quality is great. Oh, okay, awesome. Well, that's awesome. I don't need to invest in buying another mic, I guess. What's this? Okay. I like how you comment. Nice. Yeah. Do you play video games? Your favorite? My favorite video games are probably Dead Cells, Overwatch, and any Super Mario game. I know that's a generic answer, but I love side scrollers. Side scrollers are just one of my favorite things to play. I really I find RPG games super impressive and stuff, the amount of detail and things like that. But for what I personally really like a good simple game with simple rules that I can just like work hard at getting better at the simple rules. I love the Spider-Man PS4 DLCs. I haven't played any of the DLCs yet for that game. I do love that game, though. It's super good. I'm hoping there's some kind of Fantastic Four thing coming out, because they teased that there might be a Fantastic Four DLC coming out or something like that. It might just be like the Bagman suit or something like that. We'll see. Or did they already have Bagman in the game? I don't remember. I don't have all the costumes unlocked yet. You should collab with Jazza. Oh, I would love to. I've considered sending him a message, but I should try. I mean, I've thought about it and gone like, he's not gonna message me back. Like, I have not even 2,000 subscribers, but I do want to message him and see if he'd be willing to do a collab video. But I want to be able to offer him something, like, where I don't want it to just be like, hey, do a collab with me because I'm going to get a bunch of subscribers from you. I want to be able to go to him and say, hey, I could do this kind of video for you that we could work on together or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to just go, hey, do me a favor, a person you've never met before. Like, I want to be able to offer him something as well. Yeah, Jazza really is the art daddy. He's like the king of YouTube art. He's absolutely incredible. Been doing it, like, I've been watching his videos for like 5 years or something like that, and his stuff is really good. I love his accent too. Kind of wish I had an Australian accent. My favorite podcast is also Australian. I don't know if does anyone listen to the Weekly Planet and Mr. Sunday Movies YouTube channel? He's my favorite YouTube channel. He's not an illustrator or anything. He just does like superhero movie reviews, and love his stuff. It's all great. I know they had Bagman in the last Peanuts game. Do not speak up. I've never actually played one of those before. I collaborate with other people to voice in my stop motions. Oh, cool! Yo, that's awesome. Hey, if you ever want me to do a voice in a stop motion, I'd be happy to. What about Jurassic World? Oh, yeah, I definitely want to do some Jurassic World stuff. I guess there's probably not a movie coming out for Jurassic World this year. I think they've been doing one every 2 years, and I'll definitely want to do something, because I love drawing dinosaurs. But yeah, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today we are drawing Mysterio. That was not Australian. That was like a bad British accent I was just doing. Yeah. What did they say? I forget. I'm losing track of the things I'm saying. Collaborate. Oh yeah, the stop motion collaboration. Yeah, totally. I'd love to. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what else is there. Oh, yeah, he's got facial hair. I didn't really notice that. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna put. Here, I'll give him a tweedly mustache. Hey, I am Mysterio. No, I'm not keeping that. Don't worry. Do you watch Stranger Things? Oh yeah, that could be cool. So I haven't actually, admittedly, I haven't finished season 2 of Stranger Things because the night it came out, when the first season came out, the day it came out, my friend and I watched the whole season in one night, and then when season 2 came out, my friends and I all got together. We were watching it, but we all got really tired by episode 9, and then we were like, okay, yeah, we'll pick it up again later, and then leave the mustache. Oh, sorry, it's gone. But yeah, so Stranger Things season 2, we all finished. We got to episode 9, and we were like, okay, yeah, we'll watch the rest later. And then everyone kind of individually watched the rest by themselves, but I never got back to watching the rest of it. So I do still have to finish season 2 before season 3 comes out. But yeah, some Stranger Things stuff would definitely be good to draw. This is not going to be the best hand I've ever drawn. It's not going to be the worst hand I've ever drawn, but it's not going to be the best hand I've ever drawn. Hey, can you just help? What should I draw next? That is... Draw Mysterio! But why not? He's cool looking. Or maybe one of the Spider-Man costumes. I usually end up drawing stuff from whatever movie or trailer I've just seen. That's why I'm doing this one right now. It's better than what I draw. Well, this is... I usually would take a bit more time with the hand because I'm like, oh, the video will be sped up. Nobody will see me. Oh, that is not a good pinky finger. Well, I guess the upside of this live stream is if the drawing ends up not very good, I can just not make it into a video. And then only the 7 people watching will have been the ones to witness me do a mediocre Mysterio. I don't know what I'm doing with this hand. I should have... See, this is... I should have fixed this before I got to this stage. You know what? I'm just going to... He's got 3 fingers, I guess? Ugh. Oh, no. Okay. What happens if I put this pinky finger, like, up here? No, that's not going to work, is it? I mean... Ish? Ugh. Ugh. I really goofed this up. I mean, he could be doing like a this kind of... No. That's, well, you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I apologize, everyone, but you can see even people who have been doing this for, like, 12 years can draw some really terrible, wonky hands sometimes. I mean, it's not that terrible. I mean, it's not good, but, you know. I'm not doing any line weight sort of stuff for this one right now. And that's not helping it. You're a very good entertainer. Oh, thank you very much. Please stop with the self-doubt. Alright, you're right. That's actually something one of my friends pointed out in one of my videos, is that I do a bit too much of ragging on my own stuff. And I don't want to encourage that. I personally really like, usually when I finish a piece, especially a bigger piece, I'll try to look at it and give 2 compliments and a criticism. So I'll give it, like, I'll say I did the rendering really well, I really like the composition, I could have done the lighting better, or something like that. I don't want to be one of those people who's always bashing their own artwork. I do generally really like the stuff that I make. I mean, I guess that could come across sounding kind of arrogant, but I mean, I do really like my own art style, especially lately. I really like the rendering style that I've been doing since I started using this brush to do the shadowing and textures. If you don't post it, it's exclusive content for the fans. Yes, that's exactly right. Just for you people watching today. Should post it, dude. This looks great so far. You're not even done yet. I might. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a test and see. I want to know how much lag there is between when I say something and you guys hear it. So the second I finish this sentence, type the word goose egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so about 13 seconds delay. There's about a 13-second delay between when I say something and you guys hear it. Good to know. I mean, it might vary a bit, but I'm gonna use some line straighteners because I'm goofing some of this up. It should be going that way. I'm gonna try to draw your Mysterio, but not in digital, only in paper. Cool, yeah, go for it. If you, I don't know if you're on Discord, but anyone who's on Discord, PopCross Studios has a Discord called PopCross Community. Cohen Calmer does a great job, like moderating it. And if you do your Mysterio artwork, feel free to share it in there because that'd be super cool to see. You should make an app. I don't know what the app would be. I mean, I have actually helped someone make a video game before. It was a really simple sort of game that I don't even know if it's posted anywhere. It was like a game where there's a bunch of turrets that shoot these little pellets, and you have to kill the other person by using your shield to deflect the pellets at them. It was a super fun game. We entered it in some kind of contest. It was one of those you have one weekend to make a video game kind of things. I know nothing about coding video games. I know some coding for animating in After Effects, but the guy I was working with did all the coding himself. I just did like some of the artwork for it. I'm gonna try to. Oh yeah, I read that already. Does Jazza have an app? Oh, I didn't know Jazza had an app. I should have known that. Maybe I did know that a long time ago. But I'll check that out. What is his app about? What kind of app is it? Oh, he doesn't have much detailing on his gauntlets. That's helpful for me right now. I just know the comic book version has some like intricate like carved things in his forearm. But yeah, that's helpful for me. He's got some kind of like glowy lights on it, but it gives random drawing suggestions. Oh, that is a good idea. I think if I did one, I would want it to be like random mashup suggestions. Like draw X as a dinosaur, draw X as a superhero, draw Y as a dragon, or something. It's pretty great. I use it from time to time. Yeah, I should download that. Is it just called like Draw with Jazza, or what's it called? Oh, my posture is bad right now. I don't want to set a bad example. I usually sit pretty well when I'm drawing, and I'll sometimes switch to a standing desk. But I feel like if I did that right now, it would shake the computer so much that it would drive everyone insane. Oh, you gotta pay for the app? I do want to support Jazza. I mean, he doesn't need my money. He's probably got lots of money, but I'd still probably be willing to pay for it. Oh, it's like $2. Yeah, I'd get that. Now, one decision I have to make here is if I want to texture his arms with ink or with color. I think I'm going to do that in a later stage. I'm not going to do it in the inking stage because I don't want it to be as defined as the outlines on the rest of him. You're 13. I am 25 as of what was it? 4 days ago, actually. And on my birthday, I hit 1,600 subscribers, which is funny because 16 is my lucky number. Jazza Artie Games. Happy belated birthday. Thank you very much. I had a great time. My friends took me to I have a really incredible group of friends, and they took me to a axe throwing, knife throwing, and archery place, and it was super fun. Throwing knives are super fun to throw. It's pretty tough, but it was lots of fun. Archery I already kind of knew how to do because I shoot archery at my family cottage. But we got a lesson from a professional speed shooter, and he taught me how to shoot like 4 arrows at once. That was really cool. I mean, I wasn't good at it, but he taught me how to do it. I'm your friend. You are my friend. Happy birthday. Have a slice of cake. Oh, thank you. I admittedly have way too much cake left over. My friends made me a s'more cake, and I still have like half of it sitting in my fridge because it's really good, but it's so filling. Alright, you know what? I'm committed to finishing this on this live stream. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Even if it's not as detailed as I thought I was gonna go for, it is going to be finished on this live stream. Whoops. Oh well. BRB, hopefully I don't miss too much. This is a lot of fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. I'm committed to finishing this one. It might not be, I might only do like 1 or 2 runs of cell shading. Like, I'll probably just do 1 run of cell shading, so it won't be super detailed, but I am planning to finish it. Finish it. Actually, oh yeah, no, when Crazy Chicken's back, because he's been committed to watching this live stream, I want to show you guys a little trick that I learned from watching some Jim Lee videos on drawing superheroes more easily. Like, you might have noticed how I do this, how I do it from watching my videos, but just like, it's a super helpful tip. I'll give it when Crazy Chicken gets back. Hope I get my own drawing iPad or tablet so I can draw in digital for the first time. Yeah, I personally really love digital. I do want to start doing some traditional videos on here. I'm considering subscribing to one of those boxes that sends you some traditional artwork, because I do want to do some traditional stuff on here, because especially at Comic-Cons, if I'm doing commissions for people on the spot, I want to be able to do traditional work. I love having an undo button. I mean, an eraser is great, but it can't take away ink. No, you did not miss anything, and actually I was just saying that I want to show you guys a little trick that I'm planning on making a video out of this, but and doing it live, it might not be as good, but a little trick I use for drawing superheroes quicker that I learned from Jim Lee is everything is triangles. Like, if you look at, that's a torso, that's a head, and you do the shoulder, that's an arm, that's a forearm, that's a hand, shoulder, triangle. Well, that one wasn't totally a triangle, but you get the point. And for waist, triangle, triangle, triangle. Okay, that's still a triangle. But yeah, triangles. All the superheroes I draw mostly in triangles, at least when I'm doing the rough stage. That's not a great example. That's why I was gonna record it instead of doing it as a live stream, but that's just a little tip for drawing, like, especially if you've got something like an arm that you're drawing. That's a bad example. Look at that. That's like a basic arm shape right there. You got like the pec. Oh, this is okay. This isn't the best example, but you get what I mean. Like, whenever I'm drawing people's arms, I usually draw it in triangles. That would be okay. It will be better if I do a recorded version, but you get my point, ish, sort of. Yeah, I actually got that from it's not Jim Lee's YouTube channel, but it's called VZA, and it's got lots of good stuff on it. How excited are you for Far From Home? I'm over the moon excited. I might even, after that trailer, I might even be more excited for it than I am for for Endgame. Maybe. I mean, I'm really excited for Endgame too, but I just like, Spider-Man was the character that got me into comic books, reading Ultimate Spider-Man from Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley. Bagley, I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, Spider-Man is just, I mean, he's Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm really excited for Homecoming. For Far From Home. Especially with Gyllenhaal playing Mysterio. Love Gyllenhaal. He's so good. Especially in, like, I'm a big fan of the movie Nightcrawler. not about the X-Men character Nightcrawler, but about Jake Gyllenhaal being a sociopath. I'm not gonna give him this. Well, I guess I should. It's not that difficult. Let's do this. Add the Spider-Man shadow. Spider-Man shadow. Like, what do you mean by Spider-Man shadow? Like Spider-Man's shadow on him, or just like a silhouette of Spider-Man swinging in the background, or what you mean? Oh, he's got. Okay, I'll add a little bit of that. What's happening? When did I make a new layer? Am I crazy? Okay. I don't remember making that layer. Going a little bit insane, I guess. Demons need some exercise. Alright, add a little bit more detail in there. Whatever, streakies. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, sure. It's fine. I'll definitely be there for future live streams. No worries. Thank you for answering all my questions. No problem. It was great having you here. Thanks for sticking it out. You were here for like a whole hour and 10 minutes. That's a pretty good long time. I didn't know if anyone was gonna show up. So yeah, it was great having you here. I'll make sure to. I'll try to make the next one. Like, I'll announce it ahead of time. Say, like, I'll go, hey, 5 hours from now, I'm going to live stream or something like that. But yeah, it was great having you here. See you later, crazy chicken animations. Oh, yeah, okay. So I did rough that in. This art is good already. Thank you very much. Oh, well, it's gonna get even better. But I am gonna stop referencing the thing and speed it up a little bit. I want to get to coloring. Coloring is my favorite part, I think. Or not coloring specifically, but lighting and shadows, especially. Oh, that makes it look like I got given wonky eyes. I mean, especially rim lighting. Rim lighting just kind of, rim lighting makes everything nice. I will not leave till this is over. All right. Well, let's hope I stick to my word and finish this then. I am going to. I'm going to finish this. I'm not going to detail this back arm as much because it's in the back. I probably made that line a bit too thick. No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's not. This back arm is not going to be nearly as detailed. Just kind of given the broad strokes of it. This hand is basically just going to be a triangle. Triangles everywhere. That's the lesson to take away from today. Triangles are everything. Swinging in the background. Maybe that's normally oh, that's a weird kind of pointy hand. Let me fix that. Normally I would be all for that, but just because I'm moving kind of slow as it is, I don't want to commit to adding too much extra detail. But maybe I'll whip them up in the background right at the end. That is, like, I do like the idea. I just don't want to commit to doing more stuff when I'm still on the verge of potentially running out of time. I mean, I'm not running out of time. It's just I do have work tomorrow, so I don't want to go to bed crazy late. Hand still. No, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Swoopy Cloud. Actually, you know what? I don't mind this hand so much. If you're not like looking at his pinky finger specifically, you're okay. How long is this safe gonna take? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not so bad. Oh, you're back. What's up? Yo, my dude. Came from comment. Yes, another one. Awesome. Thank you. More power and good luck to you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming over to check stuff out. That's how smaller channels manage to grow, is people like you giving them a chance. So thank you very much for coming to check this out. What's this? Sorry, I'm getting Facebook messages in the corner of that screen. Ugh. Stretch. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Now, this cloud, I'm not going to ink it in black. I'm gonna ink it in less than black. Oh, a little bit of. Oh no, right. It was a green cloud, wasn't it? It was greeny cloud. And I'm just asking, can you make me a thumbnail for free? Depends. What were you thinking thumbnail wise? Like a drawing thumbnail or a what you thinking? Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. Little wisp. Yeah, drawing thumbnail. Potentially, is it something that I could make a video out of? Like, what do you want this thumbnail to be? I like making things dual purpose. Like if I'm doing a piece of art for someone, I'm like, oh well, I'll make a video out of me making the art. Yeah, sure. Well, like depends. It depends what it is you need drawn. Like, is there a specific character or what kind of thing you need? Cloudy, cloudy. What? Looks like this leg got buried in cloud. You know what? I think to make that seem a little bit more likely, need to push that back a little bit. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I like I really want to be like yours, like my face. I'm sorry, I don't. I like there is I'm sorry, I'm not sure what your sentence means, Art of Troy. Also, Geo, what do you work? What, like, or where do I work? So I work at a place called The Score Esports. So their YouTube channel is like all videos about esports stuff. Can you draw my face? Sure. What, or I guess that's weird asking this for you to send a picture of my face. I'll go to your channel and do you have like your face in your videos? Or, like yours cartoony? Yeah, I could do that. Admittedly, I'm not great at, like, making people's likenesses look like them, unless you have, like, some specifically distinct features. But I could take a crack at it. Hey, you know what, it's kind of coming together. I don't mind that I buried his leg, and I don't mind his pinky. All the things that I thought I didn't like, I don't mind so much now. So I guess we're into flatting. I feel like you guys can't hear me. I mean, you guys said you can, so... Oh gosh, I almost unplugged my computer just now. Okay, I'll post a vid showing my face, and I will shout out you. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I will check it out when you shout me out. Also, as you've probably noticed in my videos before, I think I've mentioned, I pretty much always color stuff with a gradient like this. I just think Makes a little bit more exciting looking. I don't want this to be too vibrant. Don't want it to take away from him. That is very vibrant. Yeah, that's kind of cloudy looking. Yeah, that's coming together. Coming together. Oh, his arms are green too. Might have made the cloud a little bit too vibrant. Well, I'm committed to it now. Too late. Fave color is green. I am a fan of green. And this coloring stage in general, I do quite enjoy. Get out of here, come on. There we go. Not anyone on here, the color puck thing. Okay, so I can't really color pick right off of him because I think I need to make him a bit more vibrant than he actually is, just to distinguish him from the cloud. So he might end up looking a little bit more like comic book Mysterio than like, well, okay, let's try. Yeah, okay, he's going to look a little bit more comic booky than I'd originally intended, but gold. Well, then good you guys like green and gold, because those are the two colors of this guy. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't know what song that is. Don't know why that came in my head. But I sang it anyway. Let's get some pink on him too. You've got red on you. This one I might color pick. But it might not quite work out as I... Yeah, it is a bit of a brownie gold. We'll brighten it up a bit because I've made the rest of him a bit... Hey, it's not bad. What about this? No. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright. Burn. Nope, that's gonna be something else. It's gonna be a little weird greeny color. Yeah, I don't mind that being a kind of faded green. You should draw Vulture in another vid. Yeah, that would be cool. He is more complicated because his wings... Well, I guess I could do comic book Vulture, but yeah, his wings definitely make him more complex than Mysterio. But yeah, I do love Vulture. I have a drawing of him that I did on my Instagram at... Oh, actually, right, my Instagram's on screen here because I made the template thing. I forgot about that. I haven't been looking over there. But yeah, I have a drawing of him on my Instagram, but it's a little bit older. It's not in my newer style. You're right, I should draw Vulture. I guess this foot's probably gold too. Making some bold assumptions here, people. We're seeing something we ain't never seen before. Sorry, I'm referencing videos that I have no idea if people will have seen. One was like a Boston fisherman video that I quite enjoy. Ooh. That cape, though. Let's do this. I'm gonna make that more vibrant. Vibrant it up. Well, not that vibrant. Gotta make that side a bit darker. This is coming together nicely. It's always in the coloring stage where I start to really see the piece coming together. Not a water. I'm thirsty. Oh, could I just send you a pic in your Twitter? Sure. Probably better to send it to me over Instagram if you have Instagram. You can send it to me over Twitter. I just use Instagram a lot more. Hey, look at that. Maybe it should be a little bit grainy, actually. No, I want it to pop. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Instagram's generally better for me. I mean, you can see from my Twitter, I have very few followers. I don't use it that much. His hand's actually a little bit duller than the rest of him. That color. Gotta stretch. Okay. Now that needs to be darker. Probably darker stew. Why do birds suddenly appear? This thing's gonna pop a bit more. Ooh, no, more pop. More pop. Yeah, and then the eyes will be a bit dull. And then those will be a bit dull. And then this will pop. That's coming together. Alright, this is coming together. We're doing this. We got it. And now, I'm gonna do his arm texture the same way I did the plaid thing in my Spider-Man Spider-Sona video. Let's, here's a little peek behind the curtain. So I lock this layer. Actually, I'm going to duplicate it just in case I mess something up. Lock this layer. And then, actually, I guess I don't really need to lock the layer since I'm doing this step a little bit out of order. But then I'm going to block off those areas. Will I use this? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, I'm not explaining this well because I'm goofing something up, but what I'm actually going to do is lock that off. I'm going to change that layer to multiply, and then I'm going to color this whole thing in white. So now, this is the only thing that I don't love about Sketchbook Pro, is it doesn't have clipping masks. So to do a makeshift kind of one, I duplicate the layer, turn it to multiply, white disappears when it's on multiply, then I just color the whole thing over in white, and now I can use this as like a shadowing layer. I don't know if I explained that well, but Spider-Man shadow. All right, I'll do the Spider-Man shadow since you're sticking it out, but it's gonna be the last thing I do. Okay, let's take no. What? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, dope. Not any me dope. Okay, here we go. Chicken and duck, you done. Hey, Terry. Welcome to the live stream. Terry is the one that I mentioned was that s'more cake I was eating. That was, Terry made that. Hi, I'm new. Hi, Gamer555. Oh, hey, Crazy Chicken Animations, you back. Hey, what do you know? I'm back. So happy you didn't end the stream. Made it back. Hey, don't stay up too late though. Even I'm gonna have to get to bed soonish, but I am gonna finish it. Gonna finish it. Chicken and duck. Thanks, Terry. Okay. I'm new. Gamer555, did you come over from Jazz's video as well? Hey, Lego Addict's back too. What's up, man? Or not, man? Whatever you are. That looks amazing. Great job. Thank you very much. It is coming together. Oh, that's why I accidentally picked a bunch of the cloud too. I guess that makes sense because it's green. He's green. So much green. Man, You are really good, but I do draw superhero stuff and I post it on my Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot you too. There's a bunch of people whose stuff I'm checking out after this video is done. Don't worry, I'm used to staying up late for homework. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully this is more fun than homework. So, oh, okay, I'll screenshot that part and check it out. No show. Yes, I shall come check out your videos as well. Everyone who's been here, if you got videos or Instagram or whatever, I'll come check it out. Because I'm glad you guys showed up for this. This was a nice surprise. Oh, what am I doing here? Like that? No, I guess just around. Okay, that kind of works. It's got to get bigger. Bigger as it comes forward. Bigger as it, no, bigger as it, there we go. Okay, bigger as it comes forward. Yeah, that's not bad. He does look a little bit more like comic book Mysterio than movie Mysterio. But maybe I'll fix that in rendering. We'll see. No, sorry, I actually really enjoy homework. Oh, nice. Just kidding, this stream is amazing. Definitely going to binge watch your videos this weekend. Awesome, thank you very much. That's great. And I'm definitely going to do more live streams because this has been a blast. Okay, what am I doing now? Sorry. I keep getting, what am I doing? Oh my, his cape doesn't go anywhere. His cape disappeared. I forgot to, I think I gotta just leave it like, well, dope. That might be something I add at the end if I have time. I can't believe I forgot the rest of the cape. Okay, yeah, I'll add that at the end if I have time for that. But for now, I do not. I'm gonna take this again. I'm gonna white it out once more. Just draw a giant mustache that blocks out where the cape should go. It's not a bad idea. Just draw mustaches everywhere. Let's just scrap the whole drawing and just do mustaches. I'll put this back on again. Oh no! Oh right, wrong brush. Here, I'll add a mustache layer. I'm gonna get rid of it later. Maybe a soul patch too. There, that's on its own layer. I can get rid of it if I need to. How long did it take you to make the Into the Spider-Verse drawing? That one took... So I hadn't done an extensive drawing like that in a while. So that one I think ended up taking something like 23 hours? Something like that. There was a lot of messing around that I just took out and didn't put in the video, but I hadn't done like a big drawing like that in ages, so that was part of the problem. I also had been doing more animation stuff and hadn't been practicing my drawing, my in-depth drawing as much, and that's why it took a bit longer, but yeah, that one took around 23 hours or so. I like this mustache. That's funny. I lost track of what I was doing. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. This guy. So now I like to take this brush, which is called Salty Watercolor. I think part of the reason I use it so much is because of the name. I just really like the name Salty Watercolor. Okay, I can follow you. Alright, I'll screenshot you to Atomic Geo. Mysterio, more like Mustachio. Indeed. Okay, wait. I didn't decide where my light source is coming from. I'll put it on the mustache layer. Light source is gonna be... coming like... from the front a little bit. Like going back towards him. Yeah, it's gonna be good, like going in at him this way. I don't like having that there. I'll remember. Get out of here, you. Okay. On my channel, I do like gaming videos. Okay, cool. I guess that makes sense from your name, Gamer555. Ooh. Tone it down a bit. That and that and that and that and that. I dig this, and I dig your thinking. Thinking trumpet noises. See you, Terry. I guess I do that. But on my drawing channel, I do like drawing, but I do a sick past few days. Keep me humble. 6th grade homework. Nice. Which of the 2019 Marvel videos are you most excited for? It's missing something. Cake. Maybe I will. Maybe I will throw a cake in there. I don't know. The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is fresh in my mind, and I do love how Mysterio is looking in it. So, but I don't know. Captain Marvel and Endgame both look really good too. I think I'm just equally excited for all of them. They just look all so fantastic that I don't know if I can really pick one that I'm more excited for than the others. What's up, Nick? Up. Where'd it go? Despoti. Sorry if I said that wrong. I've probably said so many people's names wrong, and you guys are just being nice and not correcting me. Hydro Man or Sandman or Molten Man? Which one do you like more? I mean, I know Sandman the best of those characters, so I'd probably have to go with Sandman. Molten Man, I only really know from the TV show Spectacular Spider-Man, and he was pretty good in that, but he still only had a pretty small role. So yeah, I'd probably have to go with Sandman. My brush is lagging. Come on, there we go. Get after it, boy. Here we go. Come on. There you go. It's lagging so much. Okay, there we go. I'm going to tone this down a little bit. I don't know what it is about that little layer that I like doing. I always end up fading it out so much. It just gives it a little bit more depth, something that's not cell shading. But now we're on to cell shading. Why am I starting with the crotch? Who knows? But cell shading, oh, I love me some cell shading. Spider-Man, Molten Man, the music in Far From Home trailer. Yeah, the music in that trailer was so good. I draw Snorlax in the Spider-Man costume. That sounds good. That sounds like fun. I'm excited to check that out. But yeah, the music in the Far From Home trailer, on point, so good. It's like I especially love at the beginning of Homecoming when they start with that classic Spider-Man riff as well. It's a really nice touch. Might smooth that out because it's metal, but save that for a little later, potentially. Marvel has the best music. Yeah, they have definitely been getting better with their music. I especially love the music in Thor Ragnarok. But yeah, and especially bringing back the old Spider-Man theme. That was a brilliant idea. Because like everyone knows it. It's got to be Marvel's most iconic song. Even the Avengers theme does get stuck in my head sometimes too. Although I can't think of what it is at the current moment. Peter's ringtone was the theme. Oh, was it? You might be right. I don't specifically remember that, but that does sound like something they would do. Marvel's been getting better with villains, but then Ghost. Yeah, Ghost was not so great. I like the actress. Thought she was doing okay, but yeah, it was kind of forgettable. I think Guardians and Thor Ragnarok have the best MCU music. Yeah, that's can't think of better Marvel movie music than those ones. This mustache, ridiculous. This I'm definitely gonna have to fade because it is a big round orb. Might have to get rid of part of it too. That's a bit better. What's happening? Then you realize that the music is not original. Yeah, I think the black suit of Spider-Man is inspired by Spider-Verse vid, like the Spider-Man that has a hat. Yeah, you might be right. It did look pretty Spider-Man noir looking. I think it's supposed to be stealth suit, but I don't remember. I can't remember what the stealth suit normally looks like in the comics. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size. Ooh. Like a speed of light, he arrives anytime. Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood. That was me trying to read it as you'd written it. I think I nailed it. Crushing it. I'm just gonna make a singing channel now. Bye, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Stay. I'm still here. Iron Man's not in the new trailer. He's not, but Nick Fury is. That's some cool stuff. And I think Maria Hill's in it. I think you see the back of Maria Hill's head. I mean, they're no Iron Man, but oh yeah. Oh right. So you're saying he did. He might be dead. Maybe he's turning into an AI like he did in the comics for a bit. Stealth suit was black with green lights. Oh, that was the stealth suit. Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. True. God, I love this brush. What is this brush from? I got this off someone else's brush set. Rough ink. I don't remember where it was from though. I think it was from this JPH brush set. You can get it on, if anyone else uses Sketchbook Pro, you can get it on the Sketchbook Pro website. They have a lot of good brush stuff on there. What is this? What was I doing here? I'm just gonna do that. Could be a bit of light there. Something. This mustache. I think I dig it with the mustache. Oh, this probably shouldn't be like this, but I'm gonna do it like this anyway. Because if the light's coming in at it this way, well, oh well. I'm gonna do it anyway. That's the thing. Sometimes to make stuff look good, you just break the rules, because that's what you do. Because in the comics, oh wait, I missed something. I hope we get the fishbowl more in the movie. Yeah, I do love the fishbowl. It was called Big Time, right? But is he Nick Fury Skrull? Oh, potentially. Because in the comics, the Secret War was a Black Ops team by Nick Fury to invade Latveria, and he gave everyone new suits. Oh, okay, cool. I am Mysterio, master of mustaches. That was a fun shake-up. It was like getting some comic book information. And then Mysterio, master of mustaches. Actually, you know what? I'll post this one on Instagram. I don't know if I'll make a video out of this one, but I'll post this on Instagram as Mysterio, master of mustaches. That's a fun name. Good call. Who said that? Gamer555. Don't forget Spider-Man shit. We'll get there. I'll do it. You'll get your Spider-Man shadow. I'll get you pictures of Spider-Man, Jameson. Sorry for no nerd alert before these comments. Oh, no worries. I'm a huge nerd. Don't even worry about it. I mean, I'm spending my evening drawing Mysterio with a mustache. That's a pretty nerdy feat, I'd say. You don't want any part of this. You don't want any part of this. I'm Mysterio. Not Captain of Mustaches. Mister of the mystical mustaches. You dare make fun of Mysterio? Okay. Hey, this isn't looking too bad, but I forgot to shadow his arm. Shadow the arm. That's probably too much. Too much there. Put a bit back there. Shadow Master Mysterio. That's not going along too bad. Alright. Let's do some lighting. Oh no. Down there. What? Oh god, where'd it go? Glow. Glow. I'm gonna do a greeny glow. Well, to make it a little bit yellow. Have him have mustache swords. If I had thought of that in the first place, that would be a fun thing to add. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video that's just like full-on Mysterio, Captain of Mustaches, or Wizard of Mustaches. Oh, I didn't shadow the cloud. Oh well. My rim lighting rarely makes sense, but that's okay, because it looks nice. The mustache gives him his powers. Yes. I think so this isn't even a Far From Home drawing. This is just a new supervillain that we're making who's a ripoff of Mysterio. Is it just me, or is Mysterio kind of like Scarecrow from Batman? He uses gases, put people into trance. Oh yeah, he does do that sometimes. Has anyone else watched Spectacular Spider-Man? That's probably my favorite animated superhero show. So good. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. Ooh, this is coming around nice. I feel like this cloud might be emitting light. I'll have to do something to make it more obvious, but I think that's a cool kind of addition. Agreed. Yes. It's so good. So spectacular Spider-Man. Or he hypnotizes you. Imagine getting canceled. Yeah, well, the funny thing is they only got canceled because the rights to Spider-Man TV show went back to Marvel, not because the show was getting bad ratings or anything. It was very well liked in general, but Marvel got the rights back and didn't want to continue Sony's show, or at least that's what I remember reading a while back. Yes. Does anybody watch the new Spider-Man cartoon? I haven't seen it yet. I've seen some clips, and I want to give it a chance, but I haven't seen any Spider-Man cartoon that I've liked nearly as much as Spectacular Spider-Man. And there's so much good TV right now that it's hard to go try and watch a show that's... I mean, it might be good. I haven't watched it. I can't say anything about it because I haven't seen it, but I do miss Spectacular Spider-Man. At least Young Justice is back. I haven't been able to watch it yet because it's not available in Canada, but I'm very excited to see what Young Justice is doing right now. And I'm at home in Oklahoma. Oh, hey, well, shout out from Oklahoma, or to Oklahoma. Hey, this ain't coming along so bad. Nonsense, rim, lighting, because I love rim. Lighting, rim, lighting, rim, lighting. Okay. Add a different glow layer, more subtle one. Maybe make it a bit more green. Maybe I'll fade that a bit. No? Yeah. It's not bad. Have you heard of Spawn? Yeah, I'm excited for. Oh, greetings to Texas. The animation in it is not so great for the new Spider-Man. That sucks. But yes, Spawn. I am very excited to see what what's his name? Because the guy who created Spawn is directing the movie. I think it's his directorial debut, and I'm excited to see how that turns out. I mean, I guess it could potentially turn out bad if because he's never directed anything before, but I am excited to see how he does. Todd McFarlane, yes, thank you very much, Todd McFarlane. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the guy who made Spider-Man's web swinging dynamic does as a director. I actually have I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's one of my older videos. I did a video on how Spider-Man's web swinging became so iconic, and it talks a lot about Todd McFarlane because he's the guy that gave Spider-Man kind of those crazy poses and stuff for the first time. Okay, good night, Lego Addict. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna do that with this, I think, because it's a smooth, glassy ball. Shouldn't really have a rough. I don't know if I love that. Be just like a thin little one. That's a bit better. What'd I miss? I'm Batman. Hello, Batman. I am Groot. Hello, Groot. Oh, okay. Is this the thing now? Okay, we got a Groot and a Batman, and it could be possible to bring back Spectacular Spider-Man since the writers made plans all the way to season 5. Oh, I wish. I would be over the moon if that came back. It's one of my favorite shows I've ever seen. What's your favorite band? Oh, so I just recently started listening to a band called The Struts. And they kind of sound a lot like Queen, and I'm a big fan of Queen as well. But I think my old favorite band used to be Fall Out Boy, but I think I might like the Struts better now. They're really good stuff. Hey, I'm digging this piece. What's he look like without a mustache? That's both ways is cool. I mean, obviously the mustache is better, but I'm digging. I'm gonna do like a more subtle layer of shadow on the cloud. And that'll probably be about the last thing I do. I'm also not going to give it... Oh, actually, I think I have some textures that are specifically for clouds. Then again, it's for... Okay, yeah, here, let's... Might as well experiment a little bit. This is kind of a goofy piece anyway. No, not quite that. No, well, leaves me... Come on, I don't want this. Get rid of that. Get it out of here. You jamoke. Okay, there we go. Yeah. A little bit of fadey cloudies. Fadey cloudies. Oh, sorry, did I miss something? What's happening? Can you draw me a bear for free? Not thumbnail, I forgot. Draw a bear? Like now? Not now. Maybe later. What kind of bear? Like the bear as a thumbnail, or what you thinking? I'll have to draw. I was wondering if you have any art tips. What kind of art tips? Like I have a lot that I could think of off the top of my head, but you have something specific that you want art tip wise? Banner, I mean. Maybe contact me later, or if you're on the Discord or the Facebook group, um, send me something in there. I have a pretty busy schedule because I work full time and I do this channel, but I do wanna be able to do little like side projects for people. Hey, oh, just your average Marvel fan passing through. Well, thank you for passing through, Minty Ski. That's a fun name. I feel like that's the first one I've potentially said right. How's this coming? It's not bad. Actually, kind of digging this. This is coming together nicely. Let's add a layer of like big fluffy kind of glow. Oh, that's a bit too much. Okay, a bit less. If you don't mind, do you have any art tips for character poses? That's a good question. So that's something that I think I mentioned, or I did mention earlier, Neil Fontaine's drawing videos. He has a good course on poses, but really just like, I think a lot of my pose stuff came from reading Spider-Man comics, especially Mark Bagley. He does some really great dynamic poses. Here, I'll write his name in the... So Mark Bagley does some really great Spider-Man poses. Like, they're dynamic, but he does really good stuff. So yeah, I think just reading just like practice drawing Spider-Man in the craziest poses you can think of. And also someone else suggested to me a while back for drawing poses. Offset. I think this was actually in a Jim Lee video. The more you offset the torso and the hips, the more dynamic the pose. So like, let's say this is the front of the waist, and this is the front of the torso, and then so like, I don't know, maybe you've got one leg going back like this, or it's kind of a goofy pose, but and like one arm coming forward. Just like try twisting the body in the craziest ways you can think of twisting the body, and then just try and get the limbs to go where you want them to go. Let's say this hand's going way back here. He's got a web or something. But yeah, offsetting the waist and the torso is really good for making more dynamic poses. Yeah, mostly tips on how to draw. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite hero. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, drawing Spider-Man is like the best way to get better at dynamic poses, because Spider-Man is just like always in some kind of crazy flippy dynamic pose. Mostly, yeah. Rip Stanley. I mean, he lived a good long life. Like, good on him. He was still doing Comic-Cons until like 3 months before he died. He lived to 95. He's going to be remembered for the rest of eternity until humanity explodes or something. But yeah, it is sad that he's gone. Super helpful tip. Thank you so much. I'm going to try all the tips you've said so far. Yeah, no problem. Glad to help. Wait, sorry, what was this one? Mostly tips on how to draw humans and make them look better. I use pencil and paper mostly. So yeah, I'm not sure if you were here when I mentioned Neil Fontaine on Udemy. He does some incredible courses. Lots of stuff on Udemy. Just the best piece of advice I can give is find any course that does some kind of extensive anatomy lesson where they literally take you through like every muscle in the forearm, every muscle in the arm, and they make you draw it over and over and over and over again until it's just drilled into your head. And then eventually you just don't need to remember those things because you just naturally do it. Like when I draw a forearm, I draw quite cartoony, right? Or let's say if I'm drawing an arm, I'm usually drawing it like that. And that's really cartoony, but it's a good looking arm for the style that I work in. So and I could only start doing this because I learned all of the intricate different muscles inside the forearm And now I don't really remember what any of them are called or anything, but because I took the time to learn all of the crazy detailed inner workings of muscles and bones and proportions, once you drill that into your head, it's just going to be there forever, and you'll be able to just naturally draw stuff really quickly. So the best way to get better is, especially for drawing humans specifically, is drill through a kind of boring anatomy course. Just like really, really drill all the boring anatomy stuff into your head, and then you'll never have to think about it again, because it'll just come naturally to you. Like do a course that makes you draw the different pieces of anatomy over and over and over and over and over again, and eventually you'll just never have to think about it again. That's my rant on learning to draw people. It's what worked for me anyway. I mean, different things work for different people, but yeah, any kind of course that makes you grind through drawing anatomy is good in my books. What is this? I forget where some of these layers are. I feel like I should do a bit of cell shading on the cloud. Yeah, the cloud feels a little bit out of place. I'm going to add a little bit of cell shading to it. I guess I should... Did I do the shadows purple still? Yeah, I think I still did purple shadows. That's my go-to. Just gonna do like a quickie poo. Holy cow, thanks man, I'll definitely have to do that. P.S. You inspire me to draw more. Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm glad if nothing else, that's what this channel should do for people, is encourage everyone to, like, I don't know how good you consider this, but you'll be able to do, if you, like, grind and just draw lots and lots, keep watching anyone's videos, pick up little tips of things they do, you will be able to draw way better than this in a few years. Like, you just gotta, the more you draw, the better you get. It really is like, I wish there was a trick to get better, but it really is just like, watch artists you like draw lots more yourself, and experiment. I find it, like, well, I have been trying to find my own style that I'm going to work in more often. Don't get into a rut where you keep doing the exact same thing over and over again. Like, if you're always drawing people and you feel like you're getting really good but you're starting to flatten out and not get that much better, just spend a week just drawing environments. Just do something that you're not good at, because the more you do it, the better you get at it, and eventually you'll just be good at it. You might even find you like doing it as much as whatever else you thought you enjoyed doing more. And also, I would say, be confident. It's like, that's something that can be hard, but it's like, I didn't think, if you asked me a year ago if I thought there was a chance I'd become a professional illustrator, I probably would have said, no, I like illustrating, I'm working at it, but I don't know if I'll ever get to a level of like a Marvel Comics artist. And now, just from the year that I've spent working hard on my drawing, I look at my stuff and I'm like, you know what, if I keep on pace with this, 2 years from now, I might be able to do some comics for Marvel or DC. That's if I keep working at it at the pace I'm working at it now. And if I keep trying to draw different things, I've got to work on drawing environments, but like, just be confident that you can get to, like, Jim Lee and all the big Marvel Comics people, they're no different from you. Like, the only difference is that they've worked longer at it. You could be as good as them, you just gotta work that long, and you can get there. It might take you a bit longer than them, it might take you a bit less time than them. Like, there is some element of natural talent to people, but I was really bad at drawing. I always liked drawing, but I used to be really bad at it. Like, there are people who just have to work hard at it to get there. Like, forget the idea that, oh, some people are just born with it and they're always going to be better than me. Nah, anyone who's born with it, you can get better than them by just working at it. My goal this year is to draw every day. I love that, that's great. But also, don't bash yourself too hard if you miss a day, because there is, like, life happens sometimes. Like, even I don't draw every day during the week, but the thing is, because I really want to make time for my friends. Like, I have a very close-knit group of friends that I want to make sure I spend time with. And if there are some days at work where I'm not drawing, so I'm like, you know what, I didn't draw today, but on Sundays, I have banked off to draw the whole day. So I don't mind if I miss a day or two of drawing during the week. I'm not trying to discourage you from drawing frequently. Like, I definitely think you should try to draw every day, and I do try to, but just don't bash yourself too hard if you miss a day. Like, you can just draw a bunch more on another day of the week or something like that. Oh, I feel like I've missed a bunch of comments. I'm sorry. I love your drawing. By the way, can you make an Ant-Man drawing? Oh, that's a good idea. I got you from a draw with a Mazda. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Fun fact, on the set of Captain America, Chris Evans couldn't tell I heard that Scarlett Johansson couldn't tell, or Chris Evans couldn't tell Scarlett Johansson's stunt double from her, and I would talk to them. Yeah, that's a funny story. When I was a kid, I wanted to make Batman comics. Hey, you still might be able to do that. It's you work hard, you can get there. I firmly believe that. My favorite artists for comics are Jack Kirby, Todd McFarlane, and Jim Lee. Yeah, they're all incredible. They're all bloody legends. Do I want to fade this a bit? I'm still on the fence. I'm going to keep doing it, but I might switch it back. No, I think I want to keep it cel shady. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. Maybe a little bit of it. Little tiny bits. Maybe like that. Like a bit of it's fading. That's not bad. I'm going to add a little bit of a glow to it too. Just like a little subtle little bitty. Can you do a Sub-Zero or Scorpion? Oh, that could be cool. I should do an episode on fighting game characters. I have like a big list of videos. I should put that list in the Discord and give people the opportunity to add to it. Like this is what I'm gonna draw next. I made a big list the other night of all the movies and TV shows and stuff that are coming out this year, so that I can plan content around those. You guys know there's a Masters of the Universe movie coming out this year in December? It comes out like 2 days before Star Wars, so I can't imagine it's gonna do so hot at the box office, because everyone's gonna go see Star Wars immediately after. But yeah, that's coming. Can you do Street Fighter? Yeah, I think I should do. Oh, you like Harry Potter, and if so, what house are you in? I don't know what house I would be in. I'm a fan. I've never actually. I think I've read 3 of the Harry Potter books. I did love most of the movies, but yeah, I'm kind of like a fair weather fan sort of thing. I'd probably be a Gryffindor, I think, but admittedly, I don't know the houses well enough to make a definitive statement on that. Maybe I'll fade this a little bit too. I really like how this turned out. Should I do a bit of rim lighting on this cloud? You know what? If I'm gonna do that, first I'm gonna add a little something that's been requested a few times. I'm gonna add a little Spider-Man silhouette in the background. This is just for you, Gio. I'll do a really quick rough. Where should he go? Oh, maybe. Oh, could I put him like right in there? Like he's coming forward? Fun fact, my profile pic is, what is the logo? She's called Paige, and that's my real name. Oh, hi Paige. Nice to meet you. Yeah, Gio, here you go. You're getting your Spidey. Have him in like one of those classic Spidey jumping poses, maybe. I mean, he's small. Does Spider-Man have a mustache too? I think he'll be a bit too small and he's gonna be in a silhouette, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But we can all know in our heads that Spider-Man is a mustachioed gentleman in the background of this image. Oh, my computer's being a little bit laggy. It doesn't usually do this. Maybe it's got something to do with the live streaming software. I don't know. I could put him like right in the middle of that. That's not bad. Let's try that. Make him in black. Oh, it's 11. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Wait, right, she can control my account. What? There is a Blue Beetle. There's a Blue Beetle movie coming out? Oh. Wow, I'll definitely draw Blue Beetle then. I'm excited to see that. I don't know a ton about Blue Beetle, but definitely gonna go see the movie if there's a movie. I just know what I know from Young Justice, basically. Or which Blue Beetle is it? Is it the young guy Reyes, something Reyes, or Jaime Reyes, or is it the older Blue Beetle, like the one that wasn't an alien or something? Can we screenshot it? Yeah, like this what I'm doing right here. Yeah, go ahead and screenshot it. I'll post it to Instagram too. But yeah, take whatever screenshots you want. As long as you don't get me like picking my nose or something, then we're all good. Please say what my name. The younger. Oh, okay. Please say what my Ant-Man 1101. Hey, Ant-Man 1101. Was that what you meant? I think. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting sleepy now. I'm gonna have to. Oh, let's clean this up a little bit. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Let's clean this up. Okay. Can't believe 8 people have stuck around this long. This is cool. This was a lot of fun. I don't want to complicate the silhouette too much. What's this? Booster Gold, I meant. Booster Gold might make an appearance. I hope so. That'd be fun. So I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen Infinity War, right? Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. If you haven't seen Infinity War, shout out now. But I imagine if you're watching some nerd on the internet draw Mysterio for 2.5 hours, then you're probably a big enough superhero fan that you've seen Infinity War. Hey, all right, you know what? I think we might be done. Let me frame it so it looks nice in the thing. I think. Oh, right, that's being blocked a little bit. I think that's our Mysterio. Or sorry, Mustachio. That is our Mustachio. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Oh no. Are you disappearing? Well, I guess I'm probably disappearing too. Is there any wrap-up questions people have? This was a lot of fun. Definitely gonna do another one of these. Yeah, that is really good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out for a drawing that I almost thought I wasn't even gonna get finished. You left the mustache out. I'm keeping the mustache. It's a part of it now. It's just who he is. It's Mustachio. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, you have a good night too. Art looks amazing. Thank you very much. Gio, bye. Yeah, goodbye. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for everyone who showed up. So I watched Infinity War yesterday with my mother, and she freaking said, "You know it's a movie, right? Am I not allowed to cry over my boys turning into dust?" Yeah, no, absolutely. That was devastating to see in theaters. The 3 times I saw it in theaters. This looks really good. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah. You know what? I gotta go to bed because I have work tomorrow morning. But thank you so much to everyone who showed up. This was so much fun. I'm definitely gonna do another one. I'll try to schedule them, but sometimes I'm just gonna do an impromptu one and just go at it. But I'm gonna post this on Instagram, which you can see on the screen at Kerr Pearson. I guess I might post it on Twitter, but admittedly I don't use my Twitter that much. And maybe I'll make a video out of this. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll make like a really cut down version so people can see what the live stream was like. I don't know. Anyone who wants to get art redrawn by me in future videos, the next fan subscription episode is going to be superheroes. You can submit it to the Discord or send it to me on Instagram or in the Facebook group or something. This was awesome. Can't wait to join in on the next one. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome having you all here. Crazy Chicken Animations, Geo, Ant-Man, Gamer555, Minty Ski. I'm not naming everyone. I'm sorry. I know I'm missing people. Okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks so much. Good night, everybody. I'm signing off. Please shout me out in one of your vids. Okay, Ant-Man 1101. I shall indeed. Bye.